Yo, what's up guys, TheInsaneGamefreak here to bring you Pokemon Best Wishes episode 54 review. Just to kind of throw out some things because I haven't done a Pokemon review in like 2 weeks. The thing is, I only use one specific site to watch my quote-unquote illegal anime and whatnot, so if it didn't appear anime44.com, I probably didn't see it. And up until this point, technically, it's still not on anime44.com. Mainly because I hate going to different sites. I mean, enough sites have enough problems with them anyway. So I kind of tried to stick to one site and it didn't show up on the site. But someone sent me the link to another site. So I decided to use that one and it was on there. Up to this point, I've watched 54 and 55. I still need to watch 56. Because someone today just said that just got dubbed. I'm a little sick, which is bullshit, honestly. Which is one of the reasons why I was kind of quote unquote dicking around with it, than the fact they hadn't shown up yet. So without further ado, let's just talk about the episode. Essentially, we get introduced to Alder and his personality, which is a little weird for a few reasons. One, I didn't think Alder was that old. I thought Alder was like would look like Cynthia's age range, which I think Cynthia is like what, early 20s. I figured him to be either in early to late 20s. I didn't expect him to be like in his 30s where he looked. He looked like he's in his 30s or his 40s. They also gave him a Brock-ish personality where he likes flirting with women. But he's one of those, he's like, to me he's like the polar opposite of Candace, in the sense that Candace is like 90% serious and like 10% chill, whereas Alder is like 90% chill and like 10% serious. He also wants to flirt with Jenny and Joy and shit. This also shows a little bit of development for Trip, because it kind of looks in the episode that Trip kind of lost faith in him from his freaking because I mean we found out earlier episodes ago that he's a huge fanboy of Alder. In this episode, you see how much of a too much of a chill person he is. That, in fact, he has this running joke where he can't remember anyone's name, which I was kind of funny. And Trip kind of lost faith, so he's on this strength level, which to me, Trip saying some shit like that kind of makes me think that he's supposed to be Charon, because Charon had the same kind of mentality in the game. So I'm betting he's literally the manifestation of Charon without actually being Charon, essentially. But I do like the fact that this champion is bringing the idea up. It's like, what do you plan to do after you've accomplished your goal? Which I don't think anyone up to this point has mentioned that to Ash. It's like, so what do you plan to do after you become champion? Like, what's your goal after that? And he's just like, I don't even fucking know. The same thing for Iris and Dent. It's just like, what are your goals after this? Because that's not just the end. And I think I like his little mentality behind it, where he's just like, you should enjoy life. But you should have a battle where the trainer and Pokemon are in sync and they're working together because they want to. Even though, I mean, to me, Alder comes off as like one of those characters who's really wise, but because of how wise he is, he's really chilled out. And for people who are younger than him, like his little fans, look at him like, what the fuck? Because you would expect him to be like Candace and take everything seriously, which I think was the reason why they changed his personality. Because in the games, he was way more serious. But the games, they made him seem like a wanderer, but they didn't make him seem like he was a hippie-ish wanderer. The anime makes him look like a hippie-ish wanderer. The shit at the end with Gigaloth and the whole, you know, him trusting in Gigaloth and figuring out what's wrong with him, I thought that was nice. You know, show his merits in a sense, even though his running joke of him hitting on June and Joy, on top of falling asleep during the battle he has with Ash, and how Bouffaline and him got into a fight, I thought was pretty funny. I mean, overall, the character's pretty cool. And the episode was fine. I had no really major quarrels with the episode. It was just chill. I mean, for Alder's introduction episode, it fits his personality perfectly because he's such a chill character. I don't know if I prefer him to Candace though, mainly just because I don't remember enough of Candace for me to compare the two. I mean, mind you, those are the only two characters that are in the anime that are both champions in their regions. It's just that I don't know enough about Candace. I don't remember enough about Candace, honestly, because Candace comes off as like that strict champion that kind of stereotypical shit. Not saying Alder is stereotypical either. It's just that Alder I remember more because I just watched him, and Candace I haven't looked at since like last year. What was it? Last year or the year before? So I don't remember much about Candace, but I mean, in terms of his introduction episode, he was fine. I mean, that's really all I can say about the episode. I mean, we got development for Trip. We have this cool subplot now going on with Ash, Iris, and Dent thinking about what they want to do when they become champion and finding their own road to their particular goal, which I hope actually becomes a theme and doesn't just dick around. I think that's about it in terms of this particular episode. It was fine. It was enjoyable. I gotta do episode 55. I gotta watch 56 and then review that. And so I should be only one episode behind. But since 57 just came out about 2 days ago, it's not subbed yet. I still have time for that. So that's essentially it for this particular episode review. I also want to thank you guys because I've seen that I've gotten this weird polarization in some of my earlier reviews. Well, I like how some of you guys are going back and actually like countering the people. Because if anyone doesn't realize, for you Pokemon fans, you should know this by now. The ones who watch these videos later than when they come out usually see a whole bunch of hate comments just because it's quote unquote not the episode. So I'm glad. I will thank you guys personally for going through the episodes, going through the reviews, and you know, going against the trolls and the haters and all the other shit. You know, I'm glad I still get thumbs up on these reviews because, you know, with all the trolls and, you know, people hating because it's not the episode, even though the title says review, I still get thumbs up. I mean, mind you, the dislikes for the most part seem to override that, which kind of sucks, but I'm happy you guys are, you know, still like the videos. I mean, for these reviews, it's probably it's where I would like the most encouragement because these are the videos I get the most shit on. I get the most shit on from the Pokemon reviews. Like, if you look at any other of my videos, these are the videos I have the most dislikes and hate on because it's quote-unquote not the episode, even though it says review. So, you know, I just want to thank you guys for actually supporting these videos and whatnot, and continue to support them. And, you know, it's always a sense of encouragement. Because, mind you, I'm sick. I probably should be laying the fuck down, but I'm not. I'm going to, as soon as I shut the camera off, I'm going to do episode 55 review. So, I thank you guys. Gotta catch them all. I'll catch you guys later. Put your thoughts and comments about the episode in the comment section below. And I'll see you later. Peace.